Last Mother's Day, Rena's husband gave Rena's flowers that their 3-year-old daughter picked out for her to his mom. And when she brought it up, like, babe, he was like, what do you want me to do? That's my mom. Here's Rena's letter. I have been married for several years, and my marriage feels like it's hanging on by a thread. My husband always puts his mom first. He literally has never told her no. Every time I try to set a limit, she plays the victim and he runs to make her feel better. This past Mother's Day, all I wanted was a quiet morning with him and our daughter. But a week or so before, his mom started texting, saying things like, I guess I don't get to see my son on Mother's Day. So he started begging me to invite her to keep the peace. She came, sat on our couch, held our daughter, and the flowers our daughter picked out for me. By the end of the day, I had cooked for everybody, cleaned up the kitchen, while she just told stories about when she was a young mom. When I brought it up later, he said, well, what did you expect me to do? She's my mom. I feel invisible and I'm scared we're not going to make it. I've heard about gray rocking. Is this something that would help my situation? Oh, Rena, if this happened, I would have felt so crushed. Like, you're just a mom that wanted a simple morning, like totally reasonable. You wanted to start your own family traditions now that your daughter was 3, and then you ended up serving everybody else and your husband just is not getting it. You mentioned gray rocking. That is a survival tool that you use when you can't safely engage with somebody. You can try it, but what I think would be more helpful in this dynamic is called exiting the triangle. And I go in depth in that with a new podcast series we're talking about, which is perfect for you right now. It's called My Husband Never Stands Up to His Mom and I Feel Completely Ignored. So what this would look like, let's say we had a do-over. His mom's pressuring. Your husband wants to avoid, and he wants you to absorb it all and just neglect your plans, and he wants you to host for Mother's Day. So he comes to you and begs you, please, it's my mom, all that stuff. Instead of saying okay and hosting and rescuing your husband from feeling anything, you would say, babe, I've already explained my Mother's Day wish, and this is the plan. We can spend it with your mom the Saturday before or the weekend after, but I'm not spending Mother's Day with your mom. You can choose whatever is best for you. That's you staying out of the triangle, out of their drama, and then your husband has to go back to his mom and figure out their stuff directly. So they have to figure it out without putting it all on you, expecting you to abandon your own needs. Another trick I would do for you, or I would do if I were you, is what an MYB member shared with us. She started playing my videos in the background about emotionally immature parents, where her husband could hear, and all of a sudden he came to her and he was like, this sounds like my family, and they were able to start talking about it. I would try that trick as well with your husband.